So guys, it's Christmas 2020, and we are back with more Avengers. I'm Taz, thank you for joining me. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. So, yeah, I was planning on just kind of taking it easy today, taking a chill day. And then, I kind of felt like playing a little bit, so just, I'm not going to push it too hard. I'll just probably run a couple of Tachyon rifts, and see how it goes. So, yeah. We do have the weekly reset, but I'll probably do that over the weekend or something. Last time I pushed it fast, and
we've never seen anything like this before.
When we completed it,
You'll be equipped with sensors that
lost out because the
data should help us trace where these
most recent patch had broken the drops again for Kate. So I'm not really looking to complete it right away, but I will probably complete it before the next reset.
We're dropping you at the heart of the storm. Things might get a little weird. Reliving your past, kind of weird. Just stay focused on completing the mission. This is the only way we can get accurate data on the storms.
So, let's see how this goes.
I've marked the facility on your HUD. Thank you for doing this.
At least I did it. You guys kept me going when things seemed hopeless. Knowing the resistance is out there.
So someone did mention that
the odds finally seem to be
you can get other pieces. I mean, that it's good to know. For me, like I said, from my experience, I literally only ever got arrowheads and swords. So my conclusion would be that's all that drops in here, but until I find
something to prove AIM is hurting
a chest piece
AIM keeps their
or
data well guarded. We haven't been able to get anything solid.
I will stick with my conclusion until that happens.
I'm afraid that's not enough.
A resistance ally is in trouble nearby and needs your help.
I mean, you know what they say, right? I believe it when I see it. So yeah, you may have noticed I do have videos of Assassin's Creed going up. I had actually recorded them over a week ago, and they were just all pre-scheduled.
At least not in the beginning. A lot of us were captured by AIM early on.
And Cyberpunk as well.
After we realized nobody was coming for us.
Yeah, really appreciate the support you guys have been giving on, all the series. I know Avengers is doing much better than the other two, unfortunately, but
you may gain something useful.
Maybe over time.
There is a chest with gear close by.
Interesting. They kind of rushed it really quick. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying your Christmas day. Hope you got your the gifts that you wanted. Don't be too hard on your parents if they weren't able to snag you a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. The bots and just the scalpers just been giving everyone such a hard time with that stuff. It's crazy. Hopefully, you know, come the next release of major consoles and stuff like this, or major, just anything really, that they get all this stuff under control, because that is ridiculous. You know, people are just consumers that want a product. But it seems that's the way everything's going. Scalpers make the most out of everything, right? I mean, look at the sneaker market, right? You want a pair of Air Jordans these days, you're bidding for them.
And for my next trick,
I wanted the Miles Morales Adidas Superstars. You think I can get them in my size for the price that they're worth? I'm not paying double price for a pair of sneakers that only cost 120 bucks. And there's something that I want to wear. It's not like, you know, I want them just because. It's a showpiece or something. Open up.
That did it. Let's get in there.
Yeah, there are $120 sneakers that are now being sold in my size for about 300 bucks, which is insane. I don't play the sneaker game. I know people that do though. All the more to them.
hostiles inbound. Where to?
Records show a secure lab at the end of this hallway. Look for a chest with gear nearby.
Take a number and get the line.
Yeah, so long story short, if your parents weren't able to get that, you know, don't be too hard on them. You get one eventually. When the demand drops.
Where's the lab?
Probably
You
a
sure
couple
this
more
is the right
months,
place?
unfortunately,
I've
but
nearly
that's the way it
breached
is.
AIM's network. They're hiding something. Stand
And you're gonna have
by
all these
and see
scalpers
the
trying
AIM
to
forces.
dump their
Oh,
stock
they'll get
because no
seen
one
to.
wants them anymore.
Please work fast.
The demand
Jarvis.
isn't as high.
Fast as my processor allows. It seems AIM intends to physically remove some kind of research samples from their experiments.
They're not gonna sell
An
them any
automated
cheaper than what
transport ship is
original
preparing
prices
for
though,
takeoff.
so yeah.
Whatever's on that transport, I want it captured. Get to it before it leaves.
I did read an article that scalpers basically within the first month of the PlayStation releasing, they sold 60,000 units. 60,000, that's insane. That's 60,000 units above cost.
Looks like we made it just in time. Get close to those terminals so I can infiltrate their network. We must control all three to override the transport navigation system. Be on guard. AIM will try to regain control of the terminals. We just lost an access point. Return it to our control.
I mean, I've got my PS5, and you know, I'm pretty happy with it. The only problem is it's, I got one with quite a bit of coil whine, unfortunately. I mean, I could try and arm it, but what am I expecting from that? They're not really gonna fix it, so.
AIM has regained control of a terminal. Please deal with it.
Coil whine is something normal. I've got an old plasma screen TV that buzzes like literally a, you know, one of those fly catchers when a fly hits it, it like goes bzzz, and it zaps it. Yeah, it literally sounds like that all the time.
just lost an access point.
Now the
Return
yeah,
to
the
our
PS5
control.
isn't that loud, but I mean, it was loud enough to annoy me at the start. Now I just kind of gotten used to it because I end up talking over a lot of the
Took back control of an access
gameplay. Games like Avengers, because it's a PS4 game.
Control of a terminal. Please deal.
It's not actually that demanding on the PlayStation, believe it or not. So yeah, it doesn't sound as loud. But when you play games like Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, it buzzes a lot. Even parts of Cyberpunk, even though Cyberpunk's a PS4 game.
These Tachyon storms are responsible
There you go,
for
look,
those strange
Arrowheads again.
disruptions you've been experiencing, almost like a global shockwave. The pulses themselves are disorienting.
I'm just gonna
for
keep
now,
highlighting what
but
we
if
get
these storms are any
because
indication,
literally
they
all
could get
I've
much worse.
seen are arrowheads
We'll
and
process
swords.
the rest of this
so.
data ASAP. As we identify locations, I'll send the coordinates to your war table. The more intel we get, the sooner we can get a handle on these Tachyon storms.
You know, willpower might be good. If we had precision on there, I'd use it as a stat boost, but there's no point in changing what I've got on right now, unless it's an improvement on something. Because my build is working. I mean, Jarvis Barrier, even though it doesn't proc that much, it does work. It does its job when it needs to, right? So
I'm not sure what to expect out there. We've never seen anything like this before. You'll be equipped with sensors that feed back to our labs. The data should help us trace where these disruptions are coming from. You'll have to work fast. We're dropping you at the heart of the storm. Things might get a little weird. Reliving your past, kind of weird. Just stay focused on completing the mission. This is the only way we can get accurate data on the storms.
I've marked the facility on your HUD.
Thank you
all
for doing
right,
this.
take number 2.
You guys kept me going on decent.
The odds finally seem to be tipping in our favor.
I am curious how many people are playing this on PlayStation. You know, people. I've heard people say that it's in the millions and whatever. I don't believe that. If it was a millions of people playing this game, we
One
would
of our
hit that
resistance
community
allies is
challenge
close
every
by and
time.
could
I
use
don't
some
think I've
help.
seen the bar move at all. I haven't seen a reward from that community challenge in weeks. Actually, I think I've only seen one of those community challenges ever completing. That was early on when the game was released. Let me know if you remember the community challenge reward ever getting the community challenge reward. It's always a banner or something, which is kind of stupid anyway, but
Not intentionally. At
I'm
least
glad
not in the
it's
beginning.
something that's not
A lot of us
useful.
were captured by AIM early on. After we realized nobody was coming for us.
Yeah, let me know if you remember
broke
getting
out
something from it.
inside.
'Cause I think I remember it getting one. And I've been playing this game before release because I got the pre-order and early
There's an elite AIM unit
early
near you.
access and all that
Defeat
stuff,
them,
right? So
and you may gain something useful.
Yeah.
Look for a chest with gear nearby.
see what happened there. Was that Kamala pushing them away? Look, there's 2 guys up there bugged.
And for my next trick,
that Thor that's bugged over there? Oh, I can see his hands running around. Yeah, I think, you know, when you do singularity like that, and Kamala does that big palm that pushes them away, it pushes the whole group away. Like it's not. Maybe she's hitting the guy with the singularity on it, and that's pushing them away. That's interesting. When I do aim, I try not to hit a target with singularity. I try and aim on the ground.
If you destroy the 2 transformers on the upper level, the elevator doors should open.
Sometimes you do clip an enemy. Like right there. See, I hit the ground.
That did it. Let's get in there.
Completely ran past that rift. Unintentionally. As soon as I ran past it, I'm like, why didn't I grab that? Anyway, if you're if you're chilling at home, watching my my video, really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your busy Christmas day to watch it. I'm recording this around noon. I woke up and we had about 6 inches of snow, so I had to clean the driveway and stuff. But yeah, first that's how I started my day off. And I figured I would play a little bit of this. Try and get it uploaded for you guys for around 3 o'clock if I can. I'll definitely try and get it up for 3 o'clock.
Where to?
Records show a secure
The
lab
thing
at
is
the end
with
of this
you know,
hallway.
processing
There's a
and
chest with
such,
gear close by.
it does take YouTube a bit of time.
Fish in a barrel.
Like, let's say I'm gonna. So I started around noon. I'm gonna play for about an hour.
I've nearly
It's 1
reached
o'clock.
AIM's network. They're hiding
And I have to make a thumbnail
Stand by
and stuff
and
like
see to the
that.
AIM forces.
I may start uploading it
Please
around
work fast, Jarvis.
As fast as my processor allows.
1:15, 1:30. And then YouTube takes its time to process. It uploads in maybe about an hour, and then it has to upload or reprocess the HD version and stuff like that. So that takes time as well. Yeah.
It seems AIM intends to physically remove some
About an
kind
hour
of
and a half.
research samples from their
For
experiment.
a 1080p,
An
60
automated
frames per
transport ship
second
is
video.
preparing for takeoff.
Whatever's on that transport, I want it captured. Get to it before it leaves.
Now, I've watched my videos as well. I know YouTube downsamples it. I'm not sure why. I've heard people say that if you upload a 1440p version of the video, it upscales and uses a better codec. But I'm not sure about that. It might be true. But I will say when I record it, it looks much better than when I upload it.
Looks like we made it just in time. Get close to those terminals so I can infiltrate their network. We must control all 3 to override the transport's navigation system. Be on guard. AIM will try to regain control of the terminal.
Come on. Grab. Oh my god. Literally, I missed that.
We just lost an access point. Return it to our control.
See, I wish I had a little bar above, like right here. It should be a little bar somewhere that says, "You are capturing this point." So he's still capping the point. Even though he's not on it, he's still capping it.
We just lost an access point. Return it to our control.
That is dumb. They need to fix that. Because if I'm using singularity to push, you know, pull them off of the point. See ya, Hulk. Yeah, they should not be capping the point at that point. It's like using Koala to push them off, but they still continue to cap the point. Really, E and A at the same time.
AIM unit took back control.
Can't knock
of
him
an
off.
access
He's got a full bar of shield.
AIM has regained control of a terminal. Please deal with it.
Alright, let's see what we get.
Our suspicions
Sword.
were correct. These tachyon storms are responsible for those strange disruptions you've been experiencing, almost like a global shockwave. The pulses themselves are disorienting for now, but if these storms are any indication, they could get much worse. We'll process the rest of this data ASAP. As we identify locations, I'll send the coordinates to your war table. The more intel we get, the sooner we can get a handle on these tachyon storms.
Wow, we actually got a precision piece. It's crap, but we got a precision piece. Take number 3. Like, how much fun is this, do you think? When you're playing a game and nothing really interests you, you know, because you know the loot that you want isn't even dropping.
I'm not sure what to expect out there. We've never seen anything like this before. You'll be equipped with sensors that feed back to our labs. The data should help us trace where these disruptions are coming from. You'll have to work fast. We're dropping you at the heart of the storm. Things might get a little weird. Reliving your past, kind of weird. Just stay focused on completing the mission. This is the only way we can get accurate data on the storms.
I've marked the facility on your HUD.
Thank you for doing this.
Please tag me. You guys kept me going when things seemed hopeless. Just knowing the resistance was out there meant we had a chance.
The odds finally seem to be tipping in our favor.
Oh, they're so toast.
One of our resistance allies is close by and could use some help.
Oh my god, I got stuck on the car, really?
So you've been building the resistance in secret all these years?
Not intentionally. At least not in the beginning. lot of us were
I will
captured
say
by
one
AIM
thing is
early
cool
on.
is they are releasing
After we realized nobody was
new
coming for
cosmetic
us,
items.
we broke out and started making
Unfortunately,
our
it's all
own
through the
plan.
marketplace,
There's
but
an
they are
elite
releasing
AIM
new
unit
stuff.
near you. Defeat them, and you may gain something useful. There is a chest with gear close by.
I'm not spending any more money on this game. It's I'm already on the verge of being done with it. I mean, I hate to say something like that, but it's yeah. How much can you play a game that it's a looter? That you don't get any loot. Yeah, I do get most of my views, YouTube views from this game. But, I mean, I gotta look at my sanity as well. It's crazy.
And for my next trick,
Kinda wasted my arrow there. Oh well. Normally I only cast it twice. Should have it back after this maybe, or yeah, I should have it back by now.
Did not go as planned.
If you
I
destroy
don't have
the
one
two
back for this.
transformers on the upper level, the elevator doors should open.
See, a lot of the maps are very close range, so for Kate kind of using range is not the most ideal. I mean, I guess that's why she's got her melee, but I don't want to do melee.
That did it. Let's get in there.
What was this, attempt 3? Yeah, yep. Jeez, feels like I've been playing it all day. It's just, it gets to a point where it's not enjoying anymore, You don't get fun out of it,
where to?
but
Records show a secure
I
lab at the
do
end of the hallway.
want, you have that hope that this is the run that gets you that piece that you want.
Take a number and get the line. Where's the lab?
You sure this is the right place?
I've nearly breached AIM's network. They're hiding something. Stand by and see to the AIM forces.
Oh, they'll get seen to.
Please work fast, Jarvis.
Fast as my processor allows, sir.
That one's not getting back up. Got you now.
Jeez, that thing jumped all the way back there, didn't it? That red bot just literally avoided every single attack and just kept jumping backwards.
Get to it before it leaves.
You know, one thing you gotta wonder, yeah, they're gonna release Super Adaptoid and that content soon. How long is it going to take people to get bored with that? I mean, if the, you know, if the drop rate is as good as what it is right now,
looks like we made it just
I mean,
in time.
yeah, the fight's going to be enough
Get
to
close
keep you
to those
interested for a
terminals so I
little
can
while.
infiltrate their network. We must control all three to override the transport's navigation systems. Be on guard. AIM will try to regain control of the terminal.
But yeah, it's not a long-term fix, unfortunately. It's, you've got a game that people really want to enjoy and play, but at the same time they don't give us any reason to enjoy or play it. I mean, if you think about it, the story was really cool, right? It was all good.
An AIM
But
unit took back
they
control of an
rehashed the
access
same
point.
map. There was nothing new. It
AIM
was
has
just the same
regained
stuff.
control of a
It was
terminal.
Theo,
Please deal with
and they used the same, what is it, the big robot thing, the Sentinel thing, I don't know how they call
We
it, the
just
Kree.
lost an access point. Return it to our control.
But you don't, there was no fight with it. It would have been cool if we'd have done a fight, at least with a Kree or something.
My next trick?
An AIM unit took back control of an access point. AIM has regained control of a terminal.
Crap.
Please deal with it.
I'm trying to save myself here. Jarvis, calm down. I got a little tough at the end there. A little tough, I'm gonna lie. Almost died. Oh, died.
Our suspicions
A
were
sword.
correct. These tachyon storms are responsible for those strange disruptions you've been experiencing, almost like a global shockwave.
One
The
arrowhead and
pulses
two
themselves
swords,
are
alright.
disorienting for now, but if these
So
storms
far, this
are any
RNG is
indication,
crazy good.
they could get much worse. We'll process the rest of this data ASAP. As we identify locations, I'll send the coordinates to your
Damage
war
reduction
table.
might be good.
The more intel we get, the sooner we can get a handle on these
if it had
tachyon
precision
storms.
on it. I'll leave it for now. Take 4.
I'm not sure what to expect out there. We've never seen anything like this before. You'll be equipped with sensors that feed back to our labs. The data should help us trace where these disruptions are coming from. You'll have to work fast. We're dropping you at the heart of the storm. Things might get a little weird. Reliving your past, kind of weird. Just stay focused on completing the mission. This is the only way we can get accurate data on the storms.
I've marked the facility on your HUD.
Thank you for doing this.
Please, Tachyon. You guys kept me going when things seemed hopeless. Just knowing the resistance was out there meant we had a chance.
The odds finally seem to be tipping in our favor.
A resistance ally is in trouble nearby
Oh,
and needs
go
your
there,
help.
that's for sure. It's not like that corner. I think that might be because there's a post in the way or something. Or some kind of antenna.
So you've been building the resistance in secret all these years?
Not intentionally. At least not in the beginning. A lot of us were captured by AIM early on. After we realized nobody was coming for us, we broke out and started making our own plans.
There is a chest with gear close by.
Someone better be opening that door. What the hell?
If you destroy the two transformers on the upper level, the elevator doors should open. did it. Let's get in there.
Yeah, I'm at a point. I got nothing else to say. Playing this game. Yay.
Records show a secure lab at the end of this hallway. Look for a chest with gear nearby.
You sure this is the right place?
I've nearly breached AIM's network. They're hiding something. Stand by and see to the AIM forces.
Oh, they'll get seen to.
Please work fast, Jarvis.
As fast as my processor allows, sir.
Yeah, I can't even aim where I want that shot to go. It
Seems
literally
AIM
just
intends
picks
to
its own
physically remove
targets
some kind
by
of
random.
research samples from their experiments. An automated
One where I press
transport ship
triangle.
is preparing for takeoff.
Whatever's on that transport, I want it captured. Get to it before it leaves.
Open the damn door. See? Kate's as angry as we are by not getting any good loot.
Looks like we made it just in time. Get close to those terminals so I can infiltrate their network. We must control all three to override the transport's navigation system. Be on guard. AIM will try to regain control of the terminals.
That guy got confused where he wanted to be. About 4 or 5 charges and didn't even kill him. Just wounded him, and it looks like Thor is shot. Nice. 'Cause that doesn't happen, does it? Oh, he's unstuck.
AIM has regained control of the terminal. Please deal with it.
Got you now.
I mean, it's crazy how, you know, Cyberpunk kind of got in trouble for saying that the game could cause seizures in some spots. This game has its fair share of flashing mobs and moments, like right there. Look, right there. Like that wouldn't be enough to cause a seizure. Like where's the warning here?
Our suspicions were
Oh
correct.
look, another sword.
These Tachyon storms are responsible for those strange disruptions you've been experiencing, almost like a global shockwave. The pulses
Yeah, don't shit on a
themselves are
game
disorienting
and
for
then
now.
fanboy
But if
over
these
another
storms
one.
are any
Every game
indication,
is the same, and
they could get much worse. We'll
They all have
process
their
the rest of this
ups and
data
downs.
ASAP. As
End
we
of the
identify
day,
locations, I'll
The
send the
more you
coordinates
crap
to your
on
war
a
table.
developer,
The more intel we get,
the more
sooner we
likely
can
they
get a
are to go
handle
out of
on these
business.
Tachyon storms.
And who's going to make your AAA games for you next? Just keep that in mind. It's very easy to crap on a game and get on the bandwagon saying that you want, you know, refunds and stuff. But you know what? Screw it. I'm never going to use that. Yeah, you want refunds and this, that, the other. But I mean, you know, they offered refunds for every platform. They took it off the store and they still made 19 to 20 million in sales. You can't beat that. 10 number 5. So we're 4 swords and 1 arrowhead. Do not tell me that changing the difficulty will affect anything, because it doesn't.
I'm not sure what to expect out there. We've never seen anything like this before. You'll be equipped with sensors that feed back to our labs. The data should help us trace where these disruptions are coming from. You'll have to work fast.
Someone did mention that, you know, they ran 200 runs of Breakout or Tachyon Rift, and they did get a charm. You know, 0.5% chance
We're dropping you at the heart of the storm.
of getting
Things might get a little weird.
an exotic in the slot that you
Reliving your
want.
past, kind of weird. Just stay focused.
That's kind of
on
ridiculous in a
completing the
game
mission.
that you've got
This is the
7
only way we
characters to
can get
gear out.
accurate data on
Not
the
gonna lie.
storms.
Or is it you kids say these days, no cap?
I've marked the facility on your HUD.
Thank you for doing this. The odds finally seem to be tipping in our favor.
What? Get down from there. What the hell is she doing? This is
Do
the
you think
last
we'll
one I
find
am going to
something
do
to
for
prove AIM
today.
is
So
hurting
I'm just,
Inhumans?
you know, just give
AIM
me that
keeps their
warning.
data well guarded. We haven't been
Because,
able to
you know,
get
after
anything
running
solid.
this
We just have the word
5
of the
times
Inhumans.
and getting 4 swords
I'm afraid
and...
that's not enough.
One of our resistance
actually,
allies is close by and could use some help.
What do we get? 3 swords and 1 arrowhead. Yeah, that's 4. Yeah, not the most motivating. I mean, even if we get an amazing version of the piece that we're
So
looking
you've been
for,
building the
it's
resistance
probably
in
we're going to
secret
be
all
done
these
anyway.
years?
Because
Not intentionally.
the frustration
At
is
least not in the
real.
beginning. A lot of us were captured by AIM early on. After we realized nobody was coming for us, we broke out and started making our own plans.
There is an elite AIM unit near you. Defeat them, and you may gain something useful. Look for a chest with gear nearby.
I wonder if there's an option to turn Jarvis off in the sounds.
Got eyes on the enemy. Still outnumbered. Wouldn't do it.
You guys are floating in the air there. Not sure why these guys ran right to me. I'm not the aggro guy.
And for my next trick,
You know, Hulk does taunt. Just saying. Superman died there. Damn, I only saw 2 waves that time. Maybe they spawned and we just finished them off very quickly. Oh, more arrowheads. Just what we needed. I didn't even see them spawn in. Damn, oh. I mean, I get Jarvis barrier and all that, but holy crap, those guys take forever to break their shields. And when Jarvis barrier procs, it's only one of us. All these guys are starting with that friggin' shield on.
That did it. Let's get in there.
Records show a secure lab at the end of this hallway. There is a chest with gear close by.
Where's the lab?
You sure this is the right place?
I've nearly breached AIM's network. They're hiding something. Stand by and see to the AIM forces.
Oh, they'll get seen to.
Please work fast, Jarvis.
Fast as my processor allows. Seems AIM intends to physically remove some kind of research samples from their experiments. An automated transport ship is preparing for takeoff.
Whatever's on that transport, I want it captured. Get to it before it leaves.
Why don't you capture it yourself? Get me some loot at the same time. Didn't see any more rifts. Interesting. I love how the timer stops when you're in an elevator, but your buff timers keep ticking down. If you haven't noticed
Looks like
that
we made
yet,
it just
maybe.
in time. Get close to those terminals so I can infiltrate their network. We must control all three to override the transport's navigation systems. Be on guard. AIM will try to regain control of the terminal. We just lost an access point. Return it to our control.
Guess what? No rifts. This game isn't buggy at all, is it? Maybe Crystal Dynamics needs to take it off of the PlayStation Store and fix it first. Oh wait, that's not gonna be heard of, is it?
AIM unit took back control of an access point. We just lost an access point. Return it to our control.
And this has been ongoing for a long time. Like, seriously, I haven't fixed it yet. Since they released it, actually.
And for my next trick,
We just lost an access point. Return it to our control.
Our suspicions were
And
correct.
another sword.
These Tachyon
So,
storms are responsible for those strange disruptions
4
you've been
swords and an
experiencing,
arrowhead.
almost like a global shockwave. The pulses themselves are
Again,
disorienting
until
for now,
I'm proven
but
otherwise,
if these storms are any indication,
I don't believe
they could
that
get
the
much
chest
worse.
or the
We'll
charm
process the rest
drops.
of this data ASAP. As we identify
ridiculous.
locations, I'll send the coordinates to your war table. The more intel we get, the sooner we can get a handle on these Tachyon storms.
You know, I start off the session thinking, you know what, let's give this a go. We'll give it the benefit of the doubt. And at the end of it, I'm super frustrated because it's like, literally, what did I just spend an hour doing? I got a Valorant proficiency charm, which, yeah. Anyway, fun times. Thank you for joining me. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and yeah, enjoy the time off while you can, while you have it. 2020 is a shitty year, but we've only got a week left of it. So yeah, I'll be uploading as much as I can throughout this week. But yeah, I do have Assassin's Creed videos up. Check it out. If you haven't checked out Valhalla, it's a really, really fun game. There's so much to do in that game. It is repetitive, but the story changes. It adds different elements to the gameplay and stuff. Yeah, I'm having a blast with it still. I've got over 110 hours in the game, I think. Yeah, super fun. Although in this game I've got over 400 hours, but I mean that doesn't really say much, does it? My gear doesn't really show that. I'm also playing Cyberpunk. Check out that. I do only play a little bit here and there. I do have videos pre-uploaded, so at least for another week. I only upload one video a day on that though. I didn't really know if there was a big following for it, and yeah, just one video a day. But if you want more, I can reshuffle things around. Just let me know. But yeah, for now I'm going to keep things going the way I am. If, you know, if for some instance or some miracle I do get something good in Avengers and I want to play around with it, I may upload another video later on. But right now, I'm done for the day. Anyway, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, take it easy. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.